Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Seputar Info is back on the sidelines of your activities. With me, Anita Videna, who will provide the latest and most up-to-date news. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will cover the world of innovation behind electric vehicles, detailing the advanced technology that's changing the way we look at cars. From super-efficient batteries to intelligent energy management systems, let's explore how electric vehicles are becoming a symbol of change in the automotive industry. But it's not just about technology, it's the audience. We also discuss how electric vehicles are used in various countries. Now we already have partners in several countries which provide information regarding the use of electric vehicles. Alright, to our colleague Hesti Rahayu, who is in Norway. Hesti.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hesti Rahayu, and today I will bring you the latest developments in the world of sustainable transportation. Let's begin with Norway. Norway has become a role model in adopting electric vehicles and is one of the largest electric vehicle markets in the world. Norway's gradual policy in developing electric cars has so far been able to rapidly increase the number of electric cars on Norwegian roads. Battery electric vehicles (BEVs) dominated 54.3% of all new cars sold in the Nordic country in 2020. Norway provides the largest subsidies among other countries in 2021. Norway, often hailed as a frontrunner in environmental initiatives, has taken significant strides towards a greener future, particularly in the automotive sector. The Nordic nation has positioned itself as one of the largest electric vehicle markets on the planet. An expert in sustainable transportation claimed that Norway's success in promoting electric vehicles can be attributed to a combination of government incentives, tax exemptions, and a well-established charging infrastructure. Norway provides incentive policies such as exemptions from road tax, toll fees, and special parking discounts for electric vehicle users. This is not only make electric vehicles more affordable but also levels the playing field between traditional and electric cars. However, the increase of EVs in Norway has caused traffic congestion and criticism from some parties. Nevertheless, Norway remains an example for other countries in adopting electric vehicles. Norway boasts an extensive and efficient charging infrastructure, with charging stations scattered across the country. This widespread network alleviates range anxiety and makes electric vehicles a practical and convenient choice for Norwegians. The impact of these initiatives is clearly visible in the sales figures. More than half of all vehicles sold in Norway are now electric. This not only reflects a shift in consumer preference but also indicates a broader societal commitment to reducing carbon emission. As Norway continues to set the pace in electric vehicle adoption, other nations are taking note. The success story of Norway serves as a blueprint for those aiming to transition towards a more sustainable and eco-friendly transportation system.
Norway is one of the stronger markets for electric vehicles in the world. Research has been undertaken on how to charge cars on the travel by putting charging coils in several single locations, such as in the taxi ranks. Renault started looking at the idea in 2012 by creating routes on the outskirts of Paris that allow sustainable charging of their electric vehicles. At the center of this is grazing charging that top up of the batteries charge between larger charge, which could eventually allow driving indefinitely. Infrastructure remains a challenge, but Norway's taxi industry could be the perfect testing ground. The country has the highest rate of electric vehicles in the world, and its relatively small population allows this change to be made quickly and prominently. Moreover, Norway is not home to a single automotive company that might lobby against the change, leaving them free to implement all kinds of benefits for switching to electric cars without excessive lobbying or economic pressure. Benefits for electric car use so far included free of or discounted toll parking as well as charging spots and tax exemptions. The number of new cars purchased with electric energy is almost half of all new vehicles in the country, so the process is well underway.
This is Hesti Rahayu reporting on the electric revolution from the streets of Norway. Back to Angita in the studio.
Thank you, Hestin. Next, we will move on to the United States with Rizky Nafatul. Rizky is welcome.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Meet again with me, Rizky Nafatul, to describe the most up-to-date and reliable news, which we summarized in Sputar Info this afternoon. Currently, the United States is the second largest electric vehicle market in the world after China. Counterpoint Technology Market Research estimates that electric vehicle sales in the United States will jump 79% year-on-year in the first year of 2023. This achievement will help the United States surpass Germany, which previously became the second largest electric vehicle market in the world. The electric vehicle tax credit in the US is believed to have played an important role in spurring sales and helping the US auto industry as a whole. Counterpoint also revealed that sales of conventional engine cars in the US remain flat, while electric cars soared. The increase in electric vehicle sales in the US has been contributed to by a number of models from well-known electric vehicle brands. First rank is still dominated by Tesla with a contribution of 62.7% in the quarter, followed by GM with 7.6% and Volkswagen with a contribution of 6.3%. With this, it can be concluded that electric vehicles are very well received in the US because of the advantage of electric vehicles, which are friendly to the environment because electric vehicles do not produce gas emission, unlike conventional ones which emit combustion residue from fuel oil. Electric vehicles do not have this emission. For runs of 2022, the US announced the National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Formula Program. The bipartisan infrastructure law will provide nearly $5 billion over 5 years to help individual states create a network of electric vehicle charging stations. While this is tremendous and helps the US move more quickly to widespread adoption of electric vehicles, for the NICA IBEW Powering America team, we've been electric vehicle pros for years. That's what I'm reporting now. Rizky Nafatul and the entire crew on duty are leaving. Thank you.
Thank you for the information. Next time, we are still with our colleague Amalia, who is in China. Amalia, please.
All right, thank you, Angita. Good afternoon, viewers across the continents. I'm Amalia, reporting for Seputar Info. Today, we take a closer look at the impressive strides and innovation in China's electric vehicle industry, driving towards a sustainable future. China is leading the charge in electric vehicles with over 13 million on its road. Not only that, but it's home to top electric vehicle makers like BYD, Geely, and XPeng. In 2022, China sold 5.9 million electric vehicles, which represent more than half of global sales. The Chinese government is a big player in the electric vehicle scene. They are aiming high with targets set to have 25% of new car sales as electric vehicles by 2025 and an even bigger 50% by 2030. Chinese electric vehicle makers are hustling with advanced technology like driver assist software, competing strongly both at domestic and internationally with top models like the BYD Han, Geely Geometry C, and XPeng P7. Shenzhen, China's most electric vehicle using city, has over 500,000 registered electric vehicles in 2022, accounting for over 30% of all electric vehicles in the country. The city's adoption is attributed to government subsidies, investment in charging infrastructure, high public awareness, and private companies like BYD. Other cities with high electric vehicle adoption rates include Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Haikou. The future for China's electric vehicle market looks promising, with continued government support and ongoing innovation from Chinese automakers. The electric vehicle market is set to keep growing at a rapid pace in the years to come.
650 people, and it's really interesting all the culture around here, how they see it.
For instance, BYD, a prominent EV manufacturer in China, reported record sales of 287,213 vehicles in the same month, marking an astonishing year-on-year increase of 22.7%. Technological innovation forms the bedrock of success for China's automotive industry. Chinese automakers have made remarkable progress in developing advanced electric vehicles, self-driving technology, and digital services. These innovations have not only bolstered domestic sales but have catapulted China onto the global stage as a technological powerhouse. Companies like BYD and NIO, actively pursuing international expansion, epitomize China's ambitions. As the world shifts towards electric mobility, Chinese EV manufacturers are uniquely poised to claim a significant share of the global market. China has made substantial investments in EV charging infrastructure, boasting a vast network of charging stations. This addresses a key concern for prospective electric vehicle buyers, making electric vehicles more attractive to consumers. Chinese EV manufacturers have made astonishing strides in battery technology, range enhancements, and charging infrastructure. This progress has positioned China as a leader in the global electric vehicle market, challenging established players. The development of autonomous vehicles represents another sphere in which China is making substantial progress. Companies like BYD, with their Apollo platform, are actively developing autonomous driving solutions. China's extensive consumer base offers an ideal testing ground for autonomous vehicles, allowing companies to fine-tune their technology and prepare for global expansion. China is also rolling out 5G technology, a pivotal enabler for autonomous vehicles and connected car systems. With widespread 5G infrastructure, vehicles can communicate with each other and with real-time traffic management systems, enhancing safety and efficiency in transportation.
And that wraps up our report on strides and innovation in China's electric vehicle industry. I'm Amalia reporting for Seputar Info. Back to Anggita in the studio.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we turn again to our colleagues who are in India with Kalu.
Good afternoon, this is Galo. I'm here to bring you the latest update on the electric vehicles growth in India. India is rapidly becoming a global leader in the electric vehicle industry, driven by a commitment to sustainability and a vision for a cleaner future. The country has set ambitious goals for electric vehicles adoption and investing heavily in infrastructure and incentives to make it happen. India's electric vehicle market is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of over 44% between 2022 and 2026, reaching a market size of over $7 billion by 2026. This growth is being driven by a number of factors, including government incentives, rising fuel prices, and increasing consumer awareness of the environmental benefits of electric vehicles. The Indian government has introduced a number of incentives to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles, including subsidies, tax breaks, and charging infrastructure development. The government has also set a target of having 30% of all new vehicles sold in India be electric by 2030. The transition of electric vehicles is expected to have a number of significant benefits for India, including reducing air pollution, improving energy security, creating jobs, and reducing transportation costs. However, there are also some challenges that need to be addressed in order to fully realize the potential of electric vehicles in India. One challenge is the availability of charging infrastructure. There are currently not enough charging stations in India to meet the needs of electric vehicles owners. Another challenge is the range of electric vehicles. Current electric vehicles have a limited range, which can make them impractical for long-distance travel. However, battery technology is improving rapidly, and it is expected that electric vehicles with a range of over 500 kilometers will be available in the next few years. Despite these challenges, India is well positioned to become a global leader in the electric vehicles industry. The country has a strong automotive industry, a supportive government, and a growing consumer demand for electric vehicles. With continued investment and innovation, India could become a major exporter of electric vehicles in the years to come and contribute significantly to global sustainability efforts. And that's the latest updates of electric vehicles from India.
एंड बैकअप एलईडी, सोलर और ईवी चार्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजी के प्रोडक्ट्स के साथ अपने ग्राहकों को बेस्ट क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स एंड सर्विसेज देता आ रहा है। सर्वोटेक के 200 से ज्यादा एम्प्लॉइज और एफिलिएट स्टाफ के साथ अपनी नॉर्थ इंडिया की 50,000 स्क्वायर फीट प्रोडक्शन फैसिलिटी और R&D सेंटर से हर महीने 2,250 एसी और डीसी चार्जर्स मैन्युफैक्चर करने की कैपेसिटी रखता है। 2022 में सर्वोटेक ने एसी चार्जर के 6 वेरिएंट्स और डीसी फास्ट चार्जर्स के 5 वेरिएंट्स को मार्केट में इंट्रोड्यूस किया है।
I'm Galuh, and I'll send it back to Anggita in the studio.
And our colleague William, who is in Japan, will also provide information and close the editorial today.
Good afternoon, I'm Wilusi Rahimda with a brief news update on the growing significance of electric vehicles and the shift towards sustainable mobility in Japan. Factual data reveals that Japan is accelerating its transition to environmentally friendly transportation. The government of Japan has set an ambitious target by 2035. All new cars sold in the country will be categorized as clean energy vehicles, which includes battery electric vehicles, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and fuel cell electric vehicles. Notably, in 2021, the Japanese government offers subsidies for clean energy vehicles with a maximum subsidy of 800,000 Japanese yen per vehicles, approximately $7,200. This financial incentive is driving increased adoption. In fact, statistics from the Japan Automobile Dealers Associate indicate that electric vehicles made up 36.2% of total new car sales in 2020, up from 35.2% in 2019 and 32.9% in 2017. Japanese automakers are also actively contributing to this transformation. At recent events like the Japan Mobility Show, companies like Toyota and Honda unveil electric vehicles and sustainable mobility solutions, indicating a significant commitment to these technologies. Furthermore, there is a notable global trend. Consumer perceptions of sustainable mobility are evolving, with increasing focus on factors beyond the drivetrain, such as the CO2 footprint in production and the use of easily recyclable materials. This shift in mindset is propelling Japan and other countries towards a more sustainable future in mobility. Japan is firmly on the path to electric vehicles and sustainable mobility. Government initiative increase sales of electric vehicles and investment by Japanese automakers all underscore the transformation. The global change in consumer perspective further solidifies the transition to greener transportation. More update on the significant shift in Japan's automotive landscape. Reporting live from Japan, I'm Wilusi Rahimda. Back to Anggita in the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was information regarding the use of electric vehicles in various countries. Thank you for your attention today. Let's work together to create a cleaner, smarter and more innovative world. See you in the next news and good morning.